Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. Folks, we continue to learn more details about the FBI's search of Mar-a-Lago earlier this week. It does not look good for former President Velveeta Voldemort. The former president and his minions have tried to play the victim card here, saying, why, he's just a simple country club owner, and that this whole investigation is a nothing burger. But it's beginning to look like the investigation is a something royale with cheese. Now, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I've been hurt too many times. I still have to get a dermatologist to remove my Robert Mueller tramp stamp. It's gonna sting. It's gonna sting. Still, there's some juicy tidbits. You see, the latest, we now know that an inside informer told the FBI what documents the former president was hiding and where. So, there was a mole? Who could it be? Oh my God! Oh my Lord. We've also learned that the raid was deliberately timed to occur when the former president was away, so they had to either wait till he was out of town or for the return of the McRib. Big Mango is headed for lunch. We've got 10 hours. Go, 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 go. Wow. Now that we know someone in the inner circle has flipped, the former president is reportedly freaking out and asking his allies, who's wearing a wire? To which Don Jr. said, wired? I'm not wired, you're wired, okay? Who wants to start a band? No, an app! An app about a band. Sources say the ex-president is worried he may have a rat or multiple rats in his midst. And that's just at the Mar-a-Lago Waffle Bar. I think it's worth pointing out, good people don't worry their friends are ratting them out over all the good stuff that they're doing. I don't want none of you mugs squealing that I volunteer at the soup kitchen, see? Any rats out me who'll be sleeping here at the homeless shelter. Enjoy the warm bed. Since the FBI search on Monday, the former president's response has changed a little bit. It started out as nothing to see here and quickly became anything you see was put here by the FBI. And all the former president's henchfolk have gobbled up the bait.
Quite honestly, I'm concerned that they may have planted something.
Do I know that the boxes of material they took from Mar-a-Lago, that they won't put things in those boxes to entrap him?
How do you know there weren't listening devices planted or evidence planted there?
You know when you accuse someone of planting evidence before they say that they even found anything? It's when you know they're gonna find something. Officer, before you breathalyze me, I must inform you, I suspect that you have planted a fifth of tequila in my stomach. So you're about to be in big trouble, mister. So how did the FBI agents supposedly bring in 12 boxes of evidence that then they took out? Ainsley Earhart has a very stupid theory.
And his lawyers said they brought in backpacks. What was in those backpacks?
Good point, Ainsley. Everyone knows you get to search the cops before they search you. That's why I always tell TSA, hold on, mister. First, I'm gonna knuckle bump your junk. Come here. Tickety-tack. Tickety-tackety, 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 ting, 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 tickety-tackety, tickety-tackety, ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. Gotta work the speed bag. It's called the sweet science. The ex-president's goons would have you believe that the Justice Department gave no warning before they rappelled into the poolside cabanas. Au contraire. We just learned that the ex-president received a subpoena this spring for the documents, but he didn't hand them all over. So months later, the Justice Department had to act because the documents were so sensitive in nature and related to national security. It sounds like he's got some high-level stuff in his basement. Could be anything. Missile locations, lists of CIA sources, the alien technology that keeps Paul Rudd from aging. Anything. Now, in order to conduct the search, the FBI had to present a search warrant. And in order to take anything away, they had to give the ex-pres an itemized receipt of everything they took. He could release both of those documents, and the mystery and intrigue might be cleared up. But evidently, he doesn't want that, because as long as we don't know anything, he's free to say anything. So this afternoon, Attorney General and elf on the shelf who has seen too much, Merrick Garland, announced that he has asked the court to release the ex-president's search warrant and the receipt. The ex-president, yeah. Release it. He wants to release it all. The ex-president has till tomorrow to file in court to stop that from happening, which would mark the first time he's ever declined the offer of a full release. Now, really, we found the line. Here's a bit of good news. After Republicans like Ted Cruz tried to block it, this week President Biden signed the Pact Act, which gives life-saving care to veterans who suffered chemical exposure like toxic burn pits. And after the signing, the president singled out a familiar name.
So many of you here today remind us that we have fought for this for so many years. Veterans, surviving families, surviving family members, advocates like Rosie Torres and Jon Stewart. But what you've done, John, matters, and you know it does. You should know. It really, really matters. You refuse to let anybody forget. Refuse to let them forget. And we owe you big, man. We owe you big.
I know that dude. He's in the credits of this show, executive producer Jon Stewart. And that is a well-deserved standing ovation. And as Jon's friend, I know how uncomfortable he is getting praised. But also as Jon's friend, I truly enjoy how uncomfortable he is getting praised. Too bad, buddy. Now, if Jon were here, he'd say that this isn't about him. This is about the real heroes, the men and women who served their country, and he is absolutely right. But also, he's not here, so congratulations, Jon. You did it. I want you... He's gonna hate this. He's gonna hate this. I want you to go out tonight and treat yourself to something nice. Might I suggest a slightly cleaner gray t-shirt? We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre and She-Hulks Tatiana Maslany. But when we come back, I join the cast of one of my favorite television shows, Severance.